Forget everything you think you know about horses. Because this is not just another story about beautiful animals running free. This is a story about intelligence, instinct, and a kind of awareness that challenges what we believe about the animal mind. From the moment a foal takes its first trembling steps to the way a herd senses danger before it's even visible, horses display a natural intelligence so advanced, it borders on the extraordinary. They navigate vast landscapes with the precision of a compass, communicate silently through subtle gestures, and form emotional bonds that rival our own. In this video, we'll journey deep into their world, uncovering the secrets of survival, emotion, and intuition that have kept these creatures thriving for millions of years. Prepare to see the horse not as a domesticated companion, but as a living testament to nature's brilliance, where instinct is intelligence and intelligence is instinct. Welcome to Horse Instincts, mind-blowing displays of natural intelligence. This is Wild Animal Planet. In the wild, survival doesn't allow second chances. And for horses, instinct begins from the very first breath. Within minutes of birth, a foal must rise, find balance, and take its first steps. No training, no guidance, just pure, inherited intelligence passed down through generations. That's instinct in its rawest form, a life-or-death command encoded deep within. As the foal grows, the herd becomes its classroom. Each flick of an ear, each nudge from its mother, teaches it how to read the world, when to run, when to stay, when to trust. When danger lurks, horses don't debate or hesitate. In a heartbeat, the entire herd moves as one, turning panic into precision. It's not random chaos, it's organized survival. These ancient reflexes have kept horses alive through predators, storms, and endless migrations. Instinct tells them when to flee, when to fight, and when to protect. Their intelligence isn't just in their minds. It's written in their muscles, their senses, and their heartbeat. Because in the wild, thinking takes too long. Instinct is the difference between life and death. Long before humans carried maps or compasses, horses were already expert navigators. In the vast, untamed wilderness, they rely on something far more ancient, a built-in GPS powered by memory, instinct, and awareness. Wild herds can travel hundreds of miles across deserts, forests, and mountains, yet somehow, they always find their way back to familiar grazing lands and watering holes. Even after years apart, a horse can recall a path, a scent, or a safe passage through treacherous terrain. Their memories aren't just strong, they're emotional. A horse remembers where it found safety and where it felt fear. That emotional imprint guides every future choice. And when storms roll in or danger approaches, horses instinctively sense changes in wind, sound, and air pressure, reading the earth like a living map. Their intelligence isn't just logical, it's environmental. They feel direction the way we feel sunlight on our skin, effortlessly, instinctively. For the horse, memory isn't just about the past. It's the key to survival in every step they take. Beyond their physical strength, horses possess something even more remarkable, emotional intelligence. It's what binds the herd together, what transforms a group of animals into a living, breathing community. Every horse understands its place, not through fear or dominance alone, but through trust and emotional connection. They recognize each other's moods, sense distress, and respond with quiet empathy. When one horse panics, the others react instantly, not out of imitation, but genuine concern for the herd's safety. Mothers comfort anxious foals with soft nuzzles and steady heartbeats. Companions groom one another to strengthen social bonds. Even stallions, often seen as fierce protectors, show moments of tenderness and loyalty to their group. And yes, horses even mourn. When a herd member is lost, the silence that follows isn't just instinct, it's grief. Their emotional depth allows them to build bonds that last for years. And that same awareness extends to humans too. They can sense fear, calm, and love with uncanny precision. To truly know a horse is to witness intelligence not measured in words, but in feelings. Horses live in a world where silence speaks volumes. They don't need words, roars, or howls to be understood. Instead, they communicate through a sophisticated language of movement, a flick of the ear, a tilt of the head, a ripple of muscle under the skin. Every gesture carries meaning. Ears pinned back warn of irritation. A raised tail signals alertness. Soft eye contact, relaxed lips, and lowered necks show calm and trust. This silent language keeps the herd in harmony. It prevents conflict before it begins, a lesson in diplomacy shaped by evolution itself. A single twitch or step can signal hundreds of unspoken cues. I'm here. I'm calm. Follow me. Danger ahead. Even across long distances, horses stay connected. They can recognize each other's voices, whinnies, and hoof rhythms, a melody of identity within the herd. To humans, it's subtle. To horses, it's everything. Their ability to interpret these silent cues shows a level of awareness we're only beginning to understand. Proof that intelligence isn't always loud. Sometimes, it's spoken in whispers of instinct. Instinct gives horses the tools to survive, but adaptability makes them masters of survival. Their intelligence shines brightest when the world throws them challenges they've never faced before. In the wild, horses learn to problem solve through observation and memory. They remember safe paths after floods, find hidden water sources during droughts, and even coordinate movements to protect weaker members of the herd. Studies have shown that horses can open gates, unlatch doors, and find alternate routes when obstacles block their way. But what's truly fascinating is how they learn. Through watching, experimenting, and remembering what works. When a horse encounters something new, it doesn't simply react. It thinks, analyzes, and adapts. This blend of instinct and intelligence allows them to thrive in unpredictable environments, from frozen mountain passes to desert plains. Even domesticated horses retain this ancient genius. They learn human patterns, routines, and voices, not through obedience, but through awareness. In every challenge, horses show us that nature's greatest intelligence isn't always about logic. It's about the quiet power to adapt, endure, and overcome. Among all animals that humans have bonded with, few mirror our emotions quite like horses. Their instincts allow them to sense not just movement, but mood, not just commands, but intentions. A horse can feel your heartbeat, read your breathing, and sense your fear before you even speak. They react not to words, but to energy, your calmness, your tension, your presence. That's why horses are used in therapy for anxiety, trauma, and emotional healing. Their sensitivity doesn't judge, it reflects. When you're calm, they relax. When you're nervous, they step back. It's as if their instincts translate human emotion into a language they've always understood. In the wild, this empathy binds the herd. Among humans, it builds trust. It's the same intelligence that helps them read body cues, anticipate threats, and maintain harmony. Maybe that's why being near a horse feels grounding, like reconnecting with something primal, something wise. They remind us that real communication doesn't need words, only presence, awareness, and heart. Through their instincts, horses don't just survive, they connect. Here's the paradox of horse intelligence. It doesn't come from thinking in the human sense. It comes from a place deeper, older, a wisdom written into their very biology. Every decision, every reaction, every graceful movement is guided by instinct, yet it often looks like reason. A horse doesn't analyze the wind before running, it simply knows. It doesn't measure distance before leaping, it feels it. This is intelligence beyond logic, a kind of intuition so refined, it seems supernatural. It's nature's way of proving that survival and awareness don't always need conscious thought. In horses, instinct is intelligence. Their reactions are not random. They're perfected over millions of years of adaptation. Responses polished by time, experience, and evolution. Humans think. Horses sense. And yet, both reach the same truth: awareness, connection, and understanding. So, perhaps what we call instinct isn't mindless at all. Perhaps it's nature's most ancient form of wisdom, pure, immediate, and endlessly intelligent. The world of horses is more than muscle, motion, and majesty. It's a living masterpiece of instinct and intelligence, woven seamlessly into every heartbeat, every glance, every stride. From the newborn foal's first breath to the herd's synchronized flight from danger, their actions are guided by something far greater than survival. It's awareness, deep, silent, and ancient. They don't speak, yet they understand. They don't plan, yet they remember. And through their instincts, they reveal the elegance of nature's